Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for checking out my last video. It's doing well. I'm actually just adding this video as a part 2 to show you guys how to install the 5070 Ti AORUS Master. I like starting off by dusting and blowing air through my compressed air duster. I save money by having that. I charge it instead of having cans. Go ahead and use my affiliate links below to see if there's anything you want to buy that I have. I do recommend most of these products. I've used them for years. So here I'm actually taking the opportunity to clean up my case and also fix the fans I kind of didn't use for a long time. I brought them back because I had a water-cooled AORUS 3090 Ti, and so I had the extra room for the fans, but now I'm bringing these fans back. As you can see, I'm flipping them around because you want to make sure that, or in this case, I want the air blowing out towards the back, so the hot air blowing out, so I have the fans facing in and the holding part on the outside. So just that's why you see on the bottom that the fans are blowing air in, and the top fans for my CPU cooler are blowing hot air out, and so are the ones in the back. And right here I'm just checking the cords and power source for the GPU, the PCIe cords. I also want to say that I have the Arctic Liquid Freezer 2 360, so if you do have a big case, which you kind of need for these new GPUs, this one's one of the best that keeps your CPU water cooled, and it also has a fan right next on top of the CPU that also keeps the VRAM and the memory around it cool as well. So it does like a 2-for-1 combo. And so yeah, you can see I'm getting the double bin area cleared up and fixed. So I'm replacing that and putting it on top, getting it ready. So when I insert the GPU, it will fit and I can screw it right in. Yeah, don't forget to hit a like and subscribe. I'm going to have plenty of videos coming in. This particular motherboard, the AORUS Master Z790, you have to pull the clip out. Some motherboards, if you slide the GPU in, it'll automatically lock. This one will not. It'll sit in, but you have to manually go in there and lock it in place or unlock it. So it is very secure. I mean, obviously this Z790 motherboard is one of the best out there, and I have a Intel 12.9K chip, 12900 i9, so it pairs well. I've had it for a few years. I don't really feel the need to upgrade that yet. Maybe I'll go 14, but I'm fine with it. I'm more interested in the GPU. So slides right in, and you can see the the air coolers on the GPU. It's just huge. I mean, this thing runs smooth. I've tried it for a few days already, and I'm playing 150 frames 4K, and it stays cool, 45 degrees Celsius, and not a problem. Here's how it sits in. Remember, 3 DV ports and one HDMI, so hopefully that's enough for what you need it for. It looks beautiful. It's one of the best GPUs out there. I love the LCD screen. I'm going to have it on later. Now, this one on the right side has a bracket. You will need to make sure you have a little bracket so that it doesn't sink down. It is very heavy. Luckily, the GPU comes with the brackets. I use the short stick. I'm sure people have bigger cases that are taller, and you may need to use the longer bracket, but I use the short one. It's great. And there's a few different ways to put the bracket on the GPU, as you can see from the instructions. I kind of wanted to hide the bracket behind my GPU instead of having it on the right side like that. So I was kind of testing it out. It is magnetic on the bottom, so it sticks pretty good, as you can see right there. So I decided to just kind of put it on the back there. Here we go. Yeah, the Lean Lee case is very spacious, but unfortunately if I use the stand, I can't put an extra fan there. So luckily, I had to remove it. Not a big deal. I actually like the fact that it's empty there. You can hit the links in my summary below if you want to order the case. And so there, it has 3 ports where you can screw in the bracket. Again, I'm going to do the one that goes on the back. You can put it in the front side, or not the front, I'm sorry, the right side or the back. And I'm using my Cool 62 or XOOL 62-in-1 precision screwdriver kit. I've had this one for a few years. I love it. You can, extend it. It's great for PC if you plan on using it. It's very affordable, and it does everything. So it works on PC, everything you use it for. Right there, I did want to make sure I placed it correctly, because you know, you want to make sure you get it in before you put the last screws in, and then you can adjust it. It does have some room to adjust up and down, so I wanted to make sure it was tight on there. The screws on the side of the GPU, you have to use a screwdriver, but the one that goes on the actual stick where it slides up and down, you can use your fingers if you're okay with that. If not, just use a screwdriver as well. You'll see in a few here. Yeah, see how it's still moving. So let's put the thumbnail screw in there, or the thumb screw. Yeah, sorry about the focus. I had to get my hand in there. I promise if this channel does better, I'll get better cameras. Or more cameras. But yeah, you can see the little thumb screw in there. Yeah, easily screw in there. Again, you can tighten it up a little bit more with the screwdriver, but I haven't stood up my case, so I kind of want to adjust it after it stands up. And I'll show you guys the finished product soon here. Just giving it a little extra tightening just to make sure. So here's the finished install. Looks amazing. Plan to have this one for a few years unless I get my hands on something else. There's the stand. Obviously it's all AORUS Master. It came with the power adapter here, the source for the GPU. I'm gonna replace that. I don't like having the 3 prongs out in my case, so I'm gonna get a single prong and then maybe put this in the back of the case hidden, but for now I'll leave it as is. My power source does have the cables for this, except that for whatever reason it's 6 and then 2 are loose, so I have to combine them and connect them. But they slide right in, they clip right in. You don't really have to put too much force on it or anything like that. Uh-oh, got that one upside down. Let me turn it around. Yeah, this GPU, for having air cooled instead of water, because I did have the AORUS water cooled 3090, it actually performs better, but it does, I think, use less power than the 3090 Ti. But overall, I'm happy. My frame rates are what I needed. If you're not a crazy AI person or doing any extreme things, I think for gaming, this is more than enough. 4K, using DLSS, or even without it, I'm running 60 frames. I played Indiana Jones the other day, and it did fine. I did have to lower the settings a little bit to cover the stuttering, but here it is running. Got it plugged in. It's got the LCD panel. It looks beautiful. Obviously, I haven't customized it yet, but I will. Yeah, I hope you guys liked the video. Don't forget to hit this like button, subscribe, leave some comments. If you have any questions, let me know, or if you have any ideas for what I could do next, or if you need me to put an update, let me know. Yeah, the LCD itself does show the power, frames, VRAM usage, everything. It's amazing. So just a cool extra screen to have there. All right, thank you for watching. Have a good one.